Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No sound? Oh, good. Dan, you're fine. You're fine. All right. My food is cold because I've been waiting for so long for us to stream. See, I'm actually out of ketchup and mustard. Also, for my Japanese viewers, right, which is Garnet, Mason, and then Carol. I wanted to share this because it had 98. Damn, I think it was 98,000. Yes. Also, I'll share what the Grinch did. Don't worry, he didn't assault me or anything. Just I don't like his attitude, which I can see why. It's about autumn, if that makes sense, right? I'll explain that shortly. And Daphne, hey, because I read your comment before my MacBook had to shut off because I put it on sleep, but I should have waited before I left because even though he's not allowed to come in here, I'm still paranoid. But that's awesome that you're part Chinese, though. And hey, Eric, little one. Also, Dumbo, I just noticed you and Eric's name, right? Or Greg's. It looks like an ice cube. Did they change it? It's supposed to be a ranch. So that's interesting. They lost power, sad face. I hope they didn't, because for the ones that live in cold climates, right? Remember that if you have lost power, you know you could use um. Uh, wait, that's right. I'm so stupid because you could use hotspot, right? Like let's just say if you have a decent smartphone or decent service, you could still well if you have like a tablet or a phone, you could still watch like my streams on here. But yes, I'm very quick, right? Because there was supposed to be a snowstorm happening throughout the East Coast and the Southeast. And Jaden, is this because in our country, right? There's a cold winter front that has been kicking in, not out here where I live, and there's supposed to be some heavy snow. Because I know parts of Europe, I know the Netherlands they had snow, and then England they did, and then Russia as well. Right? Yeah, that's true, bro. Dumbbell, that's true. I'm so sorry it took me so long. I tried. I tried. And Dumbbell, I hope not because I checked. You're not supposed to get any snow. Maybe to the next few days, so you should be fine. And hey, Garnet, you can hear me. I'm glad. And Dennis and AJ, hello. I just hope everyone's doing okay. I'll bring up about the wrench symbol that changed shortly. But that could show all of you. I know Francis will like this too. I hope I don't get copyright because they say recording and taking photos is prohibited, but that's only in the conference, right? I want to show this very quick. Hmm. But I hope everyone's doing okay. All Saiyans are to return to Planet Vegeta immediately. That's Bardock, right? Mr. Bird, that's Bar, not Burr. Doc, we've been ordered to retreat. What? Okay? Uki? Bardock. Hey, I'm home, Jean. Wait, her name is Jean because that's right. It's supposed to be Goku's parents, right? And what planet are they from? I don't remember though. And you doing okay, Epic? Oh, Epic, hi. I'm doing so at the moment. And son, this is I know my Hispanics viewers will love this. There was this live stream. I don't know if they're still live streaming now because I had it on pause for a half hour. Yeah, it's been 3 years, so I'll get him out soon. You want to see him? Is Kakarot still inside the incubator? Bloop, bloop. You love Dragon Ball Francis? I knew you would. I want to show too much because I'll get copyright. I'll go steal a space pod at night. We're gonna launch him to a different planet. So the thing is that this was live not too long ago. Okay? Freeze us up to something. I sense the presence of what the. Calm down, Kakarot. Hey, why can't we all skate somewhere together? And then what's the sound effects for that? We can't. They'll find us with the scouters. Right. That's just the power levels, right? The planet has plenty of food, but the humans and natural resources there aren't worth much. It will be the perfect place for him. I programmed the pod to head for this. This is it's like man, I get it because of the way how. So that's how Goku was adopted by Gohan. Now I get it. It is his grandfather that adopted him. After this is over, I'll explain everything about the Grinch, right? Take care. You have to stay alive. So this is what happened to Goku this whole time? And I knew you would love Dragon Ball, Kara. I knew you would. See, all of you can barely see it, right? And this is by it's by Toei, right? The channel itself that did One Piece, so stay and Dragon Ball Z. Wait, I thought wait a minute. I thought Goku was a baby when because this is the manga version, right? Daga. When he was a baby, that's when he was adopted by his grandfather. But in the manga, though, this is when he was a child, and then that's when they had to use the little space shuttle. And oh, I like how you're reading. Are you typing in Mandarin? Well, I only know that first word. I don't know the rest because I don't speak much Mandarin, Daphne. I am so sorry. We'll put the cow. Honestly, I only know little bits. Plus, I thought I could share this with you. I do have Chinese descent. I also like I eat. Dragon Ball 40th anniversary. Massacre! 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 Oh my god! I'm gonna cry watching this. No más gozaimasu, no más gozaimasu. Toriyama arigatou shimasu. Oolong, Boma, Chi Chi, oh, Puro, Shusti, Yamcha, and okay, is that supposed to be the Omega? Why is Shenron gray? Isn't he supposed to be green? Also, I hope Finley is doing okay because I'm not sure if he's been on here lately. Is this like a remake or what? Eh, you assassin, you! Oh, I don't remember that man's name. That's supposed to be one of the most powerful martial artists, and that's supposed to be Evil Piccolo, right? It does look amazing, doesn't it, Garnet? You could tell. You could tell that. I need to go to China so badly. Do I? You could tell by the eyes. You're the second person to tell me that. Other people couldn't tell. It's only the Chinese that could. I don't want to show too much, but all of you deserve to see a little. Ah! The Kamehameha, right? Hmm. And that's supposed to be Goku and his son, Gohan, right? Running on that dinosaur monster, what the heck it is. No tengo idea. And then, yeah, Prince Vegeta. So basically, this is to honor Toriyama after he passed. Because it's been 2 years, right? Of all the work that he has done. I remember back when I was in secretaria de escuela, 15 de años, I did a comic, a Dragon Ball Z Kai comic because it was our assignment. I don't have it. I probably got a lot of money, and I wonder how many people in Latin America would buy for. I did a lot of copies. I did, but I don't have any anymore. I did it exactly like this, right? And I would type in my own word, kinda. Yep, after the Wada saga. Frieza. Oh, love Frieza. Okay, I'm sorry. This is so cute, more lindo. Kara, I think it's been 2 years on. Hi. Hi. And Dumbo, yes, in the beginning they do go by parallels. Absolutely. You see, that's Frieza, the one that looks like a woman. I'm sorry. I mean, he's because he's androgynous, right? The best Dragon Ball Z fight I've ever watched. Let's just say Mexicans go crazy when they see fights like this, right? And Dumbo, what have you been worrying about? And Daffy, yes, Louis, what question you have for me? And it's been years since you see Dragon Ball Jada, same here. And Abigail, Dragon Ball is basically like think about Superman, but a little different. It's about this. Well, he's not a, he is an alien. You know, he doesn't look like one, right? His name is Goku. He is a Super Saiyan, or a yeah, technically he is, which is like this interesting alien ape race when they would transform into giant apes when there's a full moon. And he basically practices martial arts, right? For some interesting reason or to get more powerful. It's a little hard to explain it. And he basically was befriended with this really smart girl, right? That he grew up with when he was a child, named Bulma, because her parents are really rich and her Bulma's father was a professor and he comes up with these really cool inventions, right? Which they're like the little capsules. And basically throughout the anime, they will collect Dragon Balls, and they're supposed to collect. I think it's seven. Yeah, I think it's seven. Yes, and when they collect all of them, they would have this huge dragon that would get summoned, and they can have one wish granted. Now that is just the beginning, but in Dragon Ball Super, I think they can get up. No wait, no, that was in Planet Namek, which is supposed to be these green aliens, right? Like Piccolo, for example, that's the name of him. That was evil, but is actually a hero. They can get three wishes granted, if I remember correctly. And Daphne, Doi, I think he was hot. I love Sister Seven. I love Sister Seven. I knew every Chinese person has seen it. I need to show that later too. I love Sister Seven. And you miss watching Dragon Ball Lisa? Me too, honestly. It sucks my chicken nuggets are cold. How many seasons ever though? Joe, there is no seasons. At least I think so. They're basically arcs. I don't know how many. There's a lot of them. But if I remember correctly, growing up, there is the Raditz saga. Um, oh my, the main sagas, if I remember correctly, the Raditz, Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu. There's like four main sagas, really important ones. There are many of them because there's quite a handful of episodes. I haven't kept track, to be honest. I don't know how many episodes there are though, because that's the original, and then you got the original Dragon Ball, which a lot of people don't remember as much as Dragon Ball Z, and then you have Dragon Ball Super, which is afterwards, kinda. Well, there was one that was supposed to take place in the future, Dragon Ball GT, which is sadly everyone's least favorite. I enjoyed GT. I just don't like how they look older. I don't know why. Maybe because it makes me look old. But that's basically the series. And oh, Jada, you do. I want to hear it. And you lived in the south of the U.S., but you were originally from China. That'd be really. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy here in the states. And did I ever tell you how I got introduced? Francis, you haven't. I want to hear it. And early on the news, they said Atlanta would have power outages. Hmm. Dumbo, thank you for telling me. Just keep aware, right? Because since your city's pretty big, it'll be certain parts, so hopefully you won't get a lot of snow that happens. Because that's the only way for the power lines to be damaged, right? So please keep me updated. But let me continue playing it. I'm sorry, my food is so cold because I've been waiting for all of you. I'm just late to get up. Same here in Tennessee. There. Oh, you live in Tennessee, Daphne? Why is everyone in Tennessee? What a coincidence! You and Bobby, they're both Chinese, live in the same state alongside Lauren. What's up with that? I'm getting a lot of people in Tennessee. Hmm. Yet again, for the ones that view my TikTok, a lot of them are from Knoxville. I don't know why, which is pretty awesome. But I hope you've been staying warm, Daphne, and you too, Lauren, and Bobby as well. I hope he's doing okay, because I know a lot of you can't be here. Oh, really, Francis? I hope you're still with us. I'm gonna show all of you this very quick. Hold on. Ah! That's when he goes Super Saiyan, right? And then that's supposed to be Gohan. I want to be honest. I used to have a big crush on Gohan when I was in high school. I thought he was hot. I heard he was 12 because I was 16 around this time. I never seen him as a 12-year-old, more like a 14-year-old. Like Teen Gohan. I guess Perfect Cell. And then let's go. Right, yeah, Goten and then Gohan. The Majin Buu Saga. Super Vegito. I guess Vegito. Yep, against Manjabu, Super Manjabu, and I forgot the other form. Man, Gohan is hot. I'm sorry. Like adult Gohan. Also Krillin. I guess say Krillin is kind of hot with a full head of hair. Because wait, that's before him and Android 18 had Marin. Gorgeous. If I could just share this very quick. No, Dumbo, it's fine. I just wish I started the live stream sooner. See, that's supposed to be them, right? You can barely see them. And Penelope, I'm sure your dad probably has seen it. And oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I had to just take a break from TikTok so that everyone could see what's been happening. I'm really honored that you found it because I didn't get a chance to share the the URL, but I thought that would give it away with my username. You can't follow? That happened to me too. I think it's a glitch because I had Walter following me on my other account or page because I do Plants vs Zombies videos, or I did, and I couldn't follow him back. And Dapper, you're a sweetheart for that. You are. I'm gonna tell you this very quick before I continue, because it's gonna be a while. Um, I wanted Autumn to come in here because she wanted to spend time with me, but Chris said, "No, get back here." Like he kind of makes his voice a little bit, and I was just telling Autumn, "Come on." It's kind of like how in those cartoons you see like which side you gotta take, and then he closed the door. He didn't saw me though, but man, he is so aggressive. And Abigail absolutely F Chris what he said. I know. I'm not gonna forget what he said to me. I'm not, and I thought I could show you this very quick. Also, it's just a glitch that because the video already went through, right? When it says it couldn't upload, but it did. This is when I got back. I forgot I added the stupid One Piece music. I can't get rid of it. I'm sorry, everyone. I tried. I couldn't get rid of it. Oh. I left an hour and a half ago. Sorry. I did it again. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, he's wearing his socks. So you barely saw him, right? But that's when I just got back home from the walk earlier that I wanted to tell all of you about. Well, throughout the live stream, since I know we got an hour left. But yes, the time was 5:34. I just told my mother that I just had to get some fresh air, and I still want to appreciate my mother, but she said that the reason why I have the fan is there is to block out the noise, which I know that, right? But I guess she doesn't fully know. I know my mother, she's gullible, right? Because she wasn't here with all those incidents that happened of the way that he said those words. That's why my mother doesn't know everything. It was lovely, Lisa. I even got honked at. I don't know who it was though. When I was tipping up the flyers, I don't have the video. Wait, yes I do. I did all I could just to document everything while I was out today. And then we can get back to Dragon Ball, right? And Princess, like, hold on. See?
Dumbo, they're still there. I think it's been, what, an hour and a half? Yeah. You know, there's still like a stop it from here.
Sorry, I barely had any storage left. And, oh yeah, just a little bit of my neighborhood.
In Phoenix, you see all these cars parked up in one house. Phoenix just be like, I don't...
Darn it. It sucks that I was so low on storage.
Only in Phoenix you would see something like this. A holy bucket of rock.
Sorry, I barely had any storage.
You know, banana peel. And it's 5/6 and the 24th of January on the Saturday, and I just...
Yep, yep, the good honk, of course. Excuse me. Yeah, you can see how short I am because even my pokey pants are long on me. And they're like a small size.
Well, I just had to head back, and I got the rugby, right? And then the outfit I'm wearing, sorry for the camera feature, had to. I stepped out in front of this gorgeous St. Jerome Catholic Church, and Deon, it's 5/4 right now. And believe it or not, only in Phoenix you see something like this. He's fine. Do not interfere, right? In front of this Orlando's Comida de Americano, one of my matapachopos, okay? See? Sorry, I gotta clean up. Poor man. Ponete hombre. He's just laying there. You see? I hope he's okay. Unless he's like drinking too much. Don't worry, he's fine. I don't know who that man is, but this is where I found the Palace Express in some dental place.
I'm sorry. Let me just go back to the top. I had to. Yeah, he was just laying there, AG, and so you're more than welcome to visit here. And I do want to ask, how long or how loud did Chris have to do last night? Oh, for instance, the man is fine. I'm sure he is. I think he was just drunk. I'm just guessing though. But yeah, he was just laying there. Para nada. Until maybe like 10:30. Not well. I think it was like 11. I didn't pay attention. I know it's before midnight though. I think. I should have typed it down, Francis. But give or take around 11. Yeah, and me too, Dennis. I'm thinking, is he okay? But as long as he's there and not in the middle of the sidewalk or being hurt, that's all that matters. But yeah, that's what happened earlier. And oh yeah, I want to share this. It sucks Finley isn't here. I think Dumbo will like this because he's Irish.
Yeah, look. 3.4. Oh, you see that? Especially for Dumbo and Finley. Hope you're doing well for Mianish. Sunrocks, right? That's the rainbow.
It wasn't even raining today either.
It hasn't even rained at all yet. Also, I do have Deku here. Hello. So that way, all you can see it. Hold on. Let me get this in there very quick. Right? Okay, now it's not 4.0. You can barely.
Oh, I know
see it,
Mason will like this as well. Yeah. The YC, the shit rocks.
So, the time right now, it is 4:57, right? And I'm watching episode 799 of One Piece while I had to just get out and about from the ranch. And the whole cake is. Let's pick up that from Sora. I'm at 35th Avenue in Peoria. So that's where you basically see the rainbow, right?
Well, thank you, Daphne. I try.
In the back, you probably see it. And yeah, it's 4:57. The 24th of July on a Saturday, and for my viewers in the gay community, hope that you lovely sisters are doing well. Sorry, not James Charles. We could go to hell, pun intended. And Boost Mobile, enough said. Oh, and it's.
And there's one more. Oh, a lot of you gonna love this. Look.
See him? Adorable. I just tried to go to the house just to watch or catch up One Piece. Also, that's where remote is back there. When the clouds are covered, when the sun is being blocked. Also, one for buses. And it's my lucky time right now, 439. And I basically found out first where Buddha is, which you cannot see because she's hiding back there. And I'm wearing my Pokemon outfit, the original, and I forgot this iteration is, and I forgot how to flash on. Believe it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, this is from earlier when I had to get dressed.
Yeah, you're doing your best. Sorry, there is a date. I hope that's enough proof. I know, this phone has bad focus right now. Jeez, you know you three, I gotta leave, right? Oh my Buddha. I need to get some fresh air. I'll be back.
I'm sorry.
I'll be back. I gotta get ready for the Grinch. Buddha. And I can eat Buddha tree.
Hold on, here's the other one before I was getting dressed.
Yeah, you're doing your best, hon.
Yeah, this is what I wrote, right?
Going all this down. Oh, damn, that's what you could download episode One Piece if you want. Ugh, yeah, you forgot. And Autumn, I cannot let you in, Mamas. I'm sorry. No, Mamas, I know you like to be in here, but I can't blame you right now. I know. Goodness. Mamas, I can't. No.
That was Summer that did the whining.
Hey, it's okay.
Thank you, Debbie. You can probably see them now because it's so dark in the house.
See, I gotta get going so I can get some fresh air. I gotta go.
Right, Gertie? I bet the Grinch wouldn't even give my dogs that much love. I doubt it. Even if he walks them and all, I doubt it. Not to mention, he didn't really have much care when Autumn walked out. I would say, Autumn, what are you doing out here? You know, and then you're not supposed to be out by your, like, no. But yeah, that's why I was in a rush, right? I just had to document everything. Thank you, Abigail. It's a catchphrase because since I do like to practice Buddha's morals, like I don't like I practice my own. And the reason why this happened is because I was a teacher's pet of this white, long, redheaded teacher that would bring her daughter in. Oh man, she liked me a lot. I don't remember her name now. And she was a Buddhist and she liked me. And not to mention I used to went to yoga with my mother in college. I have a picture of her, my yoga teacher. And that's why I consider myself as a Buddhist. I mean, that's why I love Asia so much. Because I can relate. Especially the Thais and the Burmese, absolutely. And you like Dustbin LB? Me too. It's my pleasure, son. I just thought I could let all of you know. Because, again, I want my mother to know that I didn't forget. I didn't. You know, I'm glad I had a good here and back. I think it's like 3-mile walk. I needed it. just to get away from him, because the energy around him is just too much, and I just had to leave. He think that I forgot? No. I'm sorry that all of you had to hear that audio. I have the video of the first part, right? I didn't forget. No. I'm like I want to be like Goku here. I do want to give people opportunities, but only so much. I didn't want to keep repeating it because he's pulling a Frieza. I don't care anymore. Literally. Exactly. AJ. And I know. Me too, Dennis. Yeah, that was proof that I didn't argue my mom or anything when I got back earlier today. But he's dead to me and will always be a criminal. Oh, so Jade and my mother is the one that come up with their names? I don't know how. It's kind of funny because two of them have the name of the seasons, but Ebony, it's just she looks like an Ebony. Maybe because she's black and use it as a black girl's name. So I don't know. I think that's where my mother got it from. To be honest with you, and Dumbo, you definitely won't be forgiven. And yeah, what question do you have for me? And Carol, yeah, it can be a little hectic sometimes walking out here, but I love our state. I do. There's just some parts that are dirty and weird. I'm used to it. Also, the 99 cent store that closed down, sadly, they put the fence up, which means I can't even do like a little liminal space of that place. Kind of sucks because I know people may just go in there and wreck the store that closed down. But it was lovely seeing it though. Dumbo, you're left-handed? Really? You son of a. That's awesome. I always wonder how they be left. You're not left-handed. You didn't tell me that. You're not left-handed. That's pretty rare. I think I heard that 10% of the human population is left-handed, which is weird because that's way more common than someone like me that's a spade. Eric would be fine, little one. We go to this every year. It's really normal for us. I know in Canada, in your country, you get a lot of snowstorms too. It's really normal here. So you don't need to worry. I mean, did my level up just fail? It did. It's not like it's turned on. I just noticed that. At least it's not broken. Um, no, Doma, you didn't tell me you were left-handed. No, no, you did not. I never knew that. That's neat. That's really neat. Also, I hope Jason's doing okay. I know he's not here right now. Garnet, you got a point because that's right. Jason lives in Detroit. Alice lives in Providence. Is it really snowing? Oh, I'm gonna check the weather after this is done. Right? I gotta check. The thing is, that was the weather for us today. It's so weird how the rest of the country is all in snow, but down here we're been pretty warm. What's up with that? Yep, Super Saiyan Red, Blue, and then Ultra Instinct. That was beautiful. I'm gonna check the weather shortly. Beyond the Limit. Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. Dragon Ball Super. Yep, I watch every episode. Dragon Ball Super Brawly. That was a good movie. Dragon Ball Super Hero. I didn't got a chance to watch that. And then I need to watch Daima. A new chapter. What? Nani? Pardon me. Also, I know it's been cold in Japan as well. What? Shunma. 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 What bullshit? The Galactic Patrol. What? The Galactic Patrol. So we're back. Oh, not a hold on. I think I've heard about that. We're not done yet. I don't like burgers, Jonas. If they're not cheese, I do. I just cannot eat cheese though for some reason. Melted cheese. And Asia, yeah, yeah. What happened? What happened to you two? And the worst enemy, in my opinion, Daphne. Hmm, that's a good question. This is gonna sound mean. Attack on Titan. Now, I love the opening, but I can't watch it. It's just too much. It's a great anime, but it's the worst for me. I don't like it. I even if someone pay me money, I can't watch it. It's too much. I can't. You know. Also, I think Elfin Lead as well. Because there's one scene that a dog got killed by two boys that wanted to torture in front of a girl. Actually, and Blood Sea. I'm not watching that either. Too much. I think if it has too much gore, it's the worst. I like gore, but it depends though. I feel like she's into me, but she hasn't flirted. AJ, it will take time. It will take time. Definitely don't rush it. I know it can be hard. Like, do your best not to, right? Allow her to make the first move, and then you can basically open up about like her interests, maybe a little bit more personal. And really, Francis, you don't like when? Come to think of it, the first season was good, but the second one was okay. There was 3 seasons, right? I heard a lot of people were complaining off how bad the season. I guess he would be Punch Man. That'd be the worst because it's all GIF. The way that they're animated, I still want to watch it though, but now I understand why people don't like it. あの前半の鳥山先生のやりだとかですね、そのままこう動き出すような、そんな映像を私の中ですぐに出てくると、あ、動いちゃうんですよ。 love how Japanese people talk. I don't know why, especially just like little objects near them, like a bottle of water or something. Mr. Iyoko? Since this is the 40th anniversary of the exhibition, I wanted to see how it could move the manga drawings and color illustrations and how it could make them work with the latest expressions. I thought it would be possible to create a new image that had never been seen before. So I took on the challenge, and this is the image I created. The beginning of the video starts with Kakarot or Goku coming to Earth, so you can see how far Goku has come in Dragon Ball so far. This time, I planned this video with Goku's growth and never-ending adventure. So the beginning of the video is a really sad scene. Daga, it is a video, from Goku's departure to his current growth. This was produced by Toei Animation, directed by Mr. Naoki Mihara, who served as the general animation director for Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. The moves are really nice. We consulted with everyone on each frame, carefully refining the movements and details throughout the process. The production process must have been quite difficult, but this is kind of the image we got. I was also impressed by the magnificent music, which is also very special. And that's right. Sonna. The music for this video is composed by Mr. Hans Zimmer? Oh. Mr. Hans Zimmer is globally acclaimed film composer. He did the Paris Can Be and the Lion King as well. They have a picture of him. Huh. I'm sorry. I had to read all that for all of you. So basically, it's like a little conference, right? Because it's supposed to be a new future sequel of Dragon Ball. And Mia, I'm not sure if it is a gender language. I don't think it is. The third season was awful, Adrian. You've seen it, haven't you? You remember when Dragon Ball and One Piece collect? I did a reaction of it actually on this channel because it aired on Adult Swim, which is what we have here in the States, right? It's like a network. It's hard to explain it. It's like a network within a network for adults and teens that they can watch cartoons that are late, right? And it's my pleasure, son. Honestly, de nada. And oh, good deal. What question do you have, little one? Love how he calls me that. And also, Dumbo, yeah, you notice how your ranch, right? Like in Greg's name here, it's like a cube. I don't know. I mean, I think it's cute, but I wonder why they changed it from a ranch to a cube. That is so weird. Yeah, you notice the change, right, Dumbo? I'm thinking, why did they change it? It is cute though, but I wonder why. No, because in my end, it's like a cube. Tomorrow's the NFL championship. Oh, because we're getting close to the Super Bowl, aren't we? Oh yeah. Also, I need to check the weather. Do I? Also, I hope all of you didn't have trouble passing out the flyers as well, because I know it's been really freezing lately. Let me wait. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like a shield. Is that what it looks like? It looks like a cube, unless I can't tell. Jaden, you didn't have to make that much. I wish I made more. I feel awful. Love you did so much, but I only did 4. And sadly, it's only the paper size. You did, Dennis? That's awesome. I wish I cosplayed. She does this, right? I can't do it properly. No play day. That's cute. Oh, a movie? Nani? Yes, Jada, me disculpe. Yeah, tell me. Por favor. Let me guess, he got arrested? He got arrested, right? I wish I could watch the whole thing because I know I'll be how to go to bed soon. Is that all? Wait. Oh, not a whole door. The next program starts at 6 Pacific time? Wait. Oh, I'm way behind, am I? So it's like a conference. Still, it's so cool to see, though. Oh, it just started a while back. Man, I wish I could keep up with all this, but I can't. So, he wasn't as loud last night. Oh, that's good. That's a relief. And there's supposed to be a new game coming out. I'm relieved to hear that, Jaden. And double, yes, I think that's what they said. But also, like, I think this is supposed to be the movie. I hope he keeps it that way, Jaden. I hope so. What the heck? Hey, Diablos. So I want to get copyright. It's Goku. Wait, he could turn. Oh, he's hot. He could turn to Super Saiyan? New game project. What the heck is age 1000? 2027? That's a long way from now. He's kind of hot. What is this? My least favorite Dragon Ball episode, Garnet? Oh, that's a good question. I think it would have to be. Hmm, I'm sorry, but when Vegeta was battling against that weird prince, when he transforms, he looks ugly. Zarbon. I like the music though, but I wasn't a fan of that episode. Vegeta against Zarbon, even though the fight was kind of weird, I wasn't a fan of that episode for some odd reason. I don't remember the name of the episode though. You used to think Goku was from One Piece, really? Have I got there's something wrong with that? Because I mean, I know there's so many people I've never seen Dragon Ball before. And oh, Kara, go ahead. Your jaw's been drowned. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. And you like that Pasadier Francis? I don't, his transformation is so hideous. Honestly. And this is why maybe I don't care much for people that are attractive because yeah, that's what you look like in the inside. Age 1000. That's a cool name for a game though. So that's the next Dragon Ball game, huh? That's what I just noticed. It is what late morning in Japan right now.
はい。あの、この英知戦プロジェクトは、I like his design.
I think this will still be here, right? Because this is going to be really long. But it's so awesome that we get to see some updates. Yep, H1000, Jonas, that's the name of the next Dragon Ball game that's supposed to be released. Because I know they've been doing a lot. Also, Sora is supposed to be streaming, but all of you will be asleep when he does. He's going to Shibuya at midnight to film drunken Japanese girls. That's clickbait. He does that a lot. I need to watch that. The Men Who Destroyed Crush Team Racing. This went viral. You know what? Okay, since I still miss my PlayStation 1, I want to see this very quick. It went viral. I'm surprised people still talk about Crash. Also, he would never be forgiven for what he did to my poor girl, honestly.
don't think it's a stretch to say
Crash Team Racing is one of the best racing games ever made.
So,
The storyline,
Abigail,
the multiplayer, the character.
Sora the Troll is this Japanese YouTuber that live streams over Japan because that's where he's from, right? And he lives in Chiba. The reason why I like watching his videos because Domo he remembers. Oh, you made a burger, Domo. I see the smiley face. That's awesome. I hope that you've been enjoying it. I didn't know you know how to make burgers. That's neat. He actually pinned my comment once, and you know what's ironic? This is I have a video of it, but I think it's on my other channel though, which I need to get back because YouTube thought I was showing nudity, right? Which I wasn't, and I only got one strike over it. I know they could get it back. It's just that we had to make an upward, but we had to worry about that later. I know the channel's not gone forever. They had this because I know it'll be a year in April, but it's currently been 9 months. Um, he was eating ramen, and then I was sharing something about Denny's, and then he pinned it. I didn't know that he liked my comment, so I like his videos. I still won't forget. And he has over 1 million subscribers. And also, he's another reason why I love Japan so much. Oh, Dumbo, I wonder how he's doing too, especially how he was away from his father. I hope he's okay. And wait, did I ever tell you I've seen a cosplay with Dragon Ball? Lisa, you haven't. You haven't, really? That's neat. And the name of this video, Eric, this is by a man named Darixer. It's a weird username, a really unique one. The man who destroyed costume racing. This is the game that the Grinch drew it away from me, right? Because I had it on the PlayStation 1. It's the very first console of the PlayStation series that your father probably knows about. And this is my favorite game that I played.
Everything about it is perfect. If you were lucky enough to have this game when you were younger, you
I
might just say it's the best game in your PS1 collection.
Yes.
And for speedrunning, it only gets better. The game contains rich stories within the time trial scene from the mid-2000s, tons of intricate shortcuts, and a complex, deep driving system that pushes the skill ceiling far beyond most games. CTR's 80% speedrun of the adventure mode was also, back in the early 2010s, an extremely active category to race against others on the website Speedruns Live. And it's here where two players were completely wiping the floor, these being Carly and Cole. The two would trade the record back and forth between each other for
speedruns?
several years, until Carly
I didn't
managed
really
to
care
hit
for speedruns that much. I don't know why.
triangle to cancel out of the
Wait,
menu.
Crash can come in other languages? I didn't know that. French, German, Italian, Spanish, and Dutch? I know they have it in Japanese, but the Japanese version is so much different than our version. What's really interesting now, because here's something funny. Crash is really popular in Japan. Um, they model him so much different for the Japanese viewers because I think there's a reason why Japanese like cute things because of the war and whatnot that may have to do with it, but us Americans, we like it really rough. That's what I grew up on.
American NCSCU version. Instead of selecting a language by pressing X, you can just hit triangle to cancel out of the menu. This completely removes most text in the main menu,
Huh.
and loading screens will be a simple dash, as seen
Huh.
in Cole's run. He plays with this glitch activated as it saves 20 seconds later in the run, which
Huh.
we'll get to. CTR's adventure mode 80% speedrun is split up into 4 hub worlds, each containing 4 levels
Yep.
and a boss race. You must cross the finish line in first
Yep.
place on each of the 4 tracks.
Yep. Ripperoo, Papu Papu, the Komodo dragon, I forgot their names exactly, and then Striper. I don't remember his name exactly. And then you have to race against nitrous oxide. I remembered. 1, 2. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. There's only 16. I thought there'd be more than 16 tracks. It's been so long since I played this game. Darn it! I wish you would not take my beautiful PS1 Slim from me.
Then win the boss race to obtain the key to the next hub. Repeat this a few more times until you have all 4 boss keys to open up the final race against Oxygen,
Yep.
where time ends upon winning
Yep.
this race. Cole begins his run in Crash Cove, where you immediately see one of the main techniques of the run. mini turbos. In CTR, boosts can be performed by holding L1 or
Yep.
L1 to initiate
power
the
slide.
where the meter in the bottom
Yep.
corner will
When it
begin
hits
to
red,
glow.
yes.
Press the opposite button.
I'm like one of the best players in this game. I don't want to brag, but let's just say I'm pretty good at this game. Like so good, I can overlap the CPUs pretty well.
With red, and you will gain a small boost, which can be done up to 3 times per power slide. Timing these boosts when the bar is all the way filled is crucial, as they net you the most reserves. Reserves is a somewhat hidden mechanic that is
I miss this game. I think I need to stop watching because I'm gonna get upset. I am. I had to just give it a look. I had to. What else does he do? He does other games too, but I'm gonna subscribe just because. Well, why not? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Right, Francis Nostalgia and Son used to play this, right? And Jaden. Ugh, me and you both. Your uncle is a B for what he did. And a speedrun, Jonas, is basically when you would complete a game as soon as possible, right? It's really popular on YouTube. Let's just say I will see people that would play Super Mario 64 or even Plants vs. Zombies, for example, right? You could probably see the thumbnail. And you would basically compete it for the fastest time. I'm not a fan of it because I like taking my time to play my games. I just not the type of person that likes to rush on everything. I just described that. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Let me check the weather very quick. So snowstorm, right? Let me see. Nicholas, there's something about Japan. $180 million Americans. Oh my! You kidding me? Oh my! Yeah, I know who that guy is. I don't really watch his stuff though. He does interesting, really great news about the snow. Okay, so he's live right now. Hopefully, I won't get copyright, but I probably will. I'll just show a quickie. You wish you could play this game? Me? I know. I don't blame you. And the Grinch would never be forgotten for drawing. Absolutely, Dennis. And you know what's so funny? It's been what 11 days now. I try to keep track of the date. All right.
Sure, this winter storm and how many people it's impacting, it's hard to believe that's not going to continue. Granted, we have so much ice, so much snow coming.
So, Gerald, Texas? Are you kidding me? Texas, Kentucky, and only around Nashville, I believe, because it's in the western part of Tennessee, right? And then all of North Carolina, South Carolina, Dumbo, I think you should be fine. Because he does amazing job talking about the weather. But the thing is I love watching the weather a lot. I could tell by the colors. I think the green is the precipitation, the yellow is the heavier precipitation, the pink I think is the mix, and then the blue may be the snow. So all of Ohio and Indiana is supposed to be snowing, and then I think Mason you may be fine because there's no snow. Let me see.
Areas like Tennessee, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and it's just going to stay like that for several days on end. If we go over to our temperature map here, this is just the temperatures. This has nothing to do with the wind chills, by the way. The wind chills are a feel like temperature. These are the actual temperatures for Monday morning. So Oklahoma City will only be 3 degrees. Texas Panhandle is going to be sub-zero. Dallas 14. Arkansas 3. We're talking single digits and below zero for almost all of the Midwest. Could have more exploding trees even in Minnesota on Monday morning.
Oh my goodness.
Tuesday, like evening, it's the temperatures even down in like Georgia and Alabama. Almost every single area here is still going to be below freezing. There are going to be very, very few areas that actually get above freezing on Monday.
But not below, which is good for Dumbo.
Until Tuesday at least. Tuesday morning's going to be bone-chilling cold across Arkansas and into the Ohio Valley. Tuesday afternoon, we'll finally get above freezing for many areas in Texas and Mississippi and Alabama. But again, the problem is that if we have any power outages in some of these hard-hit areas, it could be cold for a while. So, if you have friends, family, loved ones that be in these areas, please keep checking on them, make sure that they're okay. It's best to do that here as we were talking about, a pretty dangerous setup again here.
The 29th is still going to be cold.
Unfortunately, by Thursday, Friday next week, we're going to have another Arctic blast going down to the south, and that's going to drop temperatures again, especially in the Northeast and the Ohio Valley. Could lead to some more snow and ice in some areas. I'm not saying it's going to happen near the Gulf Coast.
Why is it happening this late?
More problems in our hands somewhere in the Ohio Valley sometime during the end of next week.
Dumbo, I don't think you will. It's not cold enough. I think you'll be fine.
Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey Max, I have an update from NWS Tulsa about the event that's going on there. So this is
Francis, I'm wondering that too. So Gamma might have looser power, Carol. It's possible, depending on the wind chill or how strong the wind is blowing as well. And the channel is Max Velocity Severe Weather something, right? He does this stuff a lot. Severe Weather Center. So he basically does videos all about the weather, right? He does a really great job on it.
A lot of snow and an upper level low that is moving into the forecast area. That's Oklahoma. This is NWS Tulsa. So we're talking about northeastern Oklahoma. In the meantime, confluent mid-level low.
It sucks. It's already 8 o'clock. In Daphne, we haven't gotten snow yet. For some odd reason.
And increased potential for tissue convection.
I don't know why. Otherwise, Francis would have gotten snow.
Meanwhile, fairly deep moisture continues to stream into the area from the south ahead of the upper level low. Honestly, we're just going to make this simpler, and we're just going to cross that out and focus on additional moisture making its way into the...
Wait, oh, they're showing like a little below the screen. This is Missouri. Missouri is already being hit with snow already. O'Fallon. I don't know where that is in the state, though. It might be the southern part. O'Fallon must be a town.
Before gradually diminishing early on summer. Snow will be favored along the I-44 corridor with a mixture of snow and sleet to the just south of the I-44 corridor with sleet to the south of there. The biggest thing here, and they pointed it out in this tweet, total snow and sleet accumulations will be highly variable but significant. The hardest hit areas could see 10 inches of snow or 2 inches of sleet, though most will see somewhat lower totals. So basically, the issue we're running into here is there's a big difference in temperature of what's falling. If you end up seeing snow and you see all snow,
Dakota State, Lisa? I don't know, but I think our coldest is 40 below zero. To be honest,
what the difference is, because we may
I can look it up.
Northern parts of the counties are receiving 10 inches of snow, and the southern parts of the counties are receiving
10 inches?
Thank you, Riley, for the update. Yeah, this is a very tricky forecast, and I think everybody needs to understand, like, the forecast here is so tricky. I mean, as a meteorologist, when we're talking about temperatures right around 10 degrees at the surface, you would almost always think it is snowing. Like, you would almost always think it's snowing in areas like Tulsa, Claremore, Oklahoma City, Springfield. Like, you would think it's snowing right now. It's all 10 degrees in these spots. But it's not. Again, this has to do with the fact that the temperatures aloft are just so vastly different. I mean, we're talking, temperatures in the, mid-30s aloft, a couple thousand feet off the ground. And that is what's leading to the situation where it's really hard to determine if it's sleet in Tulsa or surrounding areas, if it's freezing rain, if it's snow. Like, we just don't really know. So, again, this is a very tricky.
That's where my grandmother's from. My great-grandmother?
Nowcasting at this point. There's really not a whole lot more forecasting. It's more about
Oklahoma City, sorry.
And even
I think.
Not doing a great job picking up with sleet, freezing rain, and snow. I mean, we've had sleet up here as far north as like Fayetteville, for example, while it's showing a bunch of blue on radar, which would indicate snow. But it's a very tricky forecast.
Also, the thing is with the humidity, right? It does not. You notice like when it's humid, it's not as cold. So let's just say if it was 57 degrees, right, and you see your breath, you don't need to worry about freaking out because the humidity will make the air, because of the moisture, feel warmer in your body, right? Because of the thick visibility. I believe I'm trying to remember this, right? That's why I was thinking, like, how am I seeing my breath when it's 57, but it's not cold? But when I see my breath and it's colder, then yes, that could be dangerous because it's best to be around somewhere or out when there is higher humidity. Well, depending on the temperature, right? Because when there is, like for me, I usually don't like to go out when there's less humidity because I would get more bone chill. right? But when it's more humid, I'm more fine because I live in the desert. We normally don't get humidity here. And also, they're showing in a town named Enid. That's in Oklahoma. That's a lot of snow. Oh my goodness. So, oh, Demo, your mother's from Massachusetts? Let me check for you. Because they're only showing in the South right now. Let me check. Also, I hope Brent is doing okay on my TikTok. He's one of my followers, right? Also for Brian. I hope he's doing okay. The one that has that little cute profile picture. Also, that's right. That's where Penelope and her father are from. It's freezing. It's actually no, it's dangerously cold. It's 8 degrees. Oh dear, it's 8 degrees right now. I know all of you had to go to bed. At least I'm telling you now. Um, it's a little breezy, 10 miles per hour. It won't warm up until next week because yeah, let's see, 23 degrees for the night, but it says 5. Okay, well the night is 5 degrees. So your grandmother Dumbo is gonna get snow tomorrow and Monday, and then on Tuesday will clear out. But again, on the beginning of February, there's gonna be more snow. So that's what it says here, right? And you get like humidity and stuff, Jonas. Oh, yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine, honestly. And so, what are all the states in cold weather with snow? So, Abigail, if I remember correctly, I am so sorry. I wasn't being noticed. The red, I forgot what it was. I am so sorry. I don't know what the red means, to be honest, though. But normally, when they show the green, it's the precipitation. It means rain, right? And then when it's yellow, it rains harder. Red, I think it means it's really hard, but I'm not sure though. And I don't know where other place it's snowing now. Where is this?
We also have another Storm Chaser that just went live. This is Storm Chaser Brandon Payne, who is also Connor Croft.
What
It
state?
looks like right now this is going to be near Perry, Oklahoma.
Perry. Okay. Should I tell my dad to call? Yeah, tell me you should. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. And Carol, why is my mother? Why is my mother? I'm sorry. Why is Mother Nature so strange and be harsh? I wanted that too, Carol. I guess this is the sucker of life and how we balance out in our environments. I always wondered that too, to be honest.
John just said it's a wonderful land in.
But I had to since all of you were maybe in this.
Photo that just came from Kyle McKee over in Marshall, Missouri as of 8:15. So we're sitting at about 3 inches of sleet and snow accumulation.
What? 3 inches of sleet? That's ice, by the way. Is he using the old Twitter? I'm surprised. He's not because it doesn't have the Twitter bird symbol. Interesting. I'm surprised he's using the old version. Let me check.
So this is a video from Morristown, Ohio, east of Cincinnati. We're starting to see our first snowflakes here. This is from a security camera.
None of you live in Ohio, though. And that's a tractor.
Cookeville, Tennessee.
Oh, here we go.
Bro is racing around his car in the sleet and snow.
That's a nice neighborhood. That's cute. Cookeville. Where's Cookeville? Cookeville? That's a cool name for a town. It's 31 degrees. Okay, so it's not. It's. That's it. I that might be in the single digits. Come to think of it, you know what? I should have made an update because most of my follower or I think viewers on TikTok are from Tennessee. What the? You live in Cleveland, Abigail? Really? That's awesome. Are you getting snow right now? Oh, that looks bad. That's the snow plow. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Where's Cookeville? Right, Houston maybe gains. I swear, if Houston gets snow, that's gonna be really weird. I know most of you had to go to bed soon.
Hey, April, don't remember. Let's go ahead and go back to the full radar here across the country.
It's so weird. A lot of you live in the eastern part. I don't know why.
Hey, conflict for the $10 super chat.
So yeah, and Oklahoma, even Louisiana. Louisiana. Wait, Marcus, you live in Louisiana, right? Somewhere at 165 Barron Street. You tell me Louisiana? No, they're not getting snow, right? It doesn't usually snow in Louisiana unless it's the upper northwestern part. Oh, you gotta go sleep, Garner. Thank you for being here. Oh, Abigail, I hope you don't. So you're getting snow right now, huh? I hope you're not. Let me check right now for um. It's 12 degrees for you right now. It's freezing. Like I know he's sharing everything, but I like to go by city personally. So it's 11 miles per hour, and it's gonna be 10 degrees tonight. Chance of snow is 90%, so it's gonna snow anyway. Is you're gonna be getting snow until Wednesday. Saturday though is gonna be really cold. I see why the snow is not gonna melt, but at least you're only getting it for well maybe 2.5 because I see a sun, which means it may be 44%. Yeah, 44% chance. And sleep well, Daphne. Honestly, thank you so much for being here. I hope none of you lose power. I hope you don't. It just sucks I didn't live stream sooner. And for anyone that ever sees this live stream ahead of time, thank you so much for being here. Also, I just hope that we would get, justice for that Grinch. But this would be the only time I'm gonna be live streaming on this channel. Oh, there's snow like in Quebec and Toronto and Ottawa as well. But yeah, Tennessee is gonna be covered. And let me check where Mason lives. It's freezing. It's 10 Why is it so cold everywhere? It's 10 degrees. Now, of course, the temperatures are not always accurate because sadly my mother's phone is outdated. Oh, Mason Hunt, I hope you're careful. Dan, let's see, because tomorrow you're gonna be at -3 for the low, and it's gonna be 19 degrees. So you're gonna be in the teens for temperature wise, and then on Monday it's gonna be 8 degrees. So you're gonna get snow tonight and tomorrow, but you should be fine the rest of it because you're not gonna get any snow afterwards as it shows here. And Amelia help you sleep well, hon. And same for you, AJ. I'm so sorry for not reading about your about the Polish girl. But share more with us tomorrow. Wait, Double, I'm sorry. Wait, Marcus is in Missouri? I thought he lives in Louisiana. Oh my. Who lived in Louisiana? I know one of our planners did. They just haven't been here. But basically, he's showing that all of the Northeast and then most of the South. Yeah, half of Louisiana is gonna be covered with, I think, a mixture. The pink is the mix. I know it is. I know one of you lives in Philadelphia, so the Northeast is gonna be really freezing.
Southern Ohio as well as central Kentucky. There will be a little sleet line as
Oh
well.
yeah, also for Jerry.
The sleet line will basically stretch from Memphis back into southeast Ohio. A large area of sleet as well for those in the Washington D.C. area. So
also, Danny, you're gonna get sleet.
Unfortunately, if you want a lot of snow, we're going to have a transition into sleet. That is what's actually going to limit our snowfall accumulation in those areas. And so, by around 10 or 11,
I think he was here. Oh, thank you, Dumbo. I'm sorry, I can't keep track of everything. Oh, that sucks. I had a feeling, Francis, because what he's showing right now, this is at 9:12, right? Because, well, this is currently like aren't Baltimore supposed to be 2 hours ahead of me? But yes, I can see why, because they're currently getting sleet, and even for Lauren. So I hope Lauren's doing fine.
Into sleet. And then as we go into the afternoon, all that snow is going to move off to the northeast. It's going to include most of New England, including even southern Maine. Albany, Albany, excuse me, as well as New York City. A lot of you guys are going to be seeing a lot of snow by this point, and we could even see some locations in southeastern New York pick up as much as 20 inches of snow when this event is all said and done. Pittsburgh will be getting some pretty heavy bands of snow as well, right around 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Freezing rain will continue across Washington, D.C., Virginia, and North Carolina, and then eventually by tomorrow night, about 10 o'clock or so, most of the snow is going to be winding down. It's mainly going to be in southern New England by this point. So things are going to get a lot less widespread by 10 o'clock tomorrow. The good news for everybody tuning in right now, not everybody, but most of you tuning in right now, is that by 10 o'clock tomorrow night, most of you are done with this winter storm. The Northeast will not be, though. The Northeast will continue into the overnight hours. We'll have some snow and ice continuing in the Appalachian Mountains through at least Monday morning.
Dumbo, you're fine.
Will mostly be winding down after lunchtime on Monday, with maybe still some snow in New England.
Because I'm only seeing the southern part of Georgia that's going to get rain afterwards, so you'll be fine.
So in Massachusetts tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Monday afternoon and evening as well, behind this low pressure system. On top of that, we are expecting some severe weather during the late morning and afternoon in Georgia, Florida, and Alabama, where a few tornadoes and even a strong tornado are a possibility. So
what county, though?
Riley has
tornado again? This time of the year? What? I'm sure that probably means southern Georgia.
So the snow line is positioning up here right now. That's one thing.
Okay, so Abigail has to go to sleep and sleep well, Eric. I hope you stay warm, little one. And you three as well, Jaden. I'm sorry, everyone, for streaming. Yes, I don't know what county, Dumbo, but I'm sure you'll be fine because it's probably be the southern part of your state. Also, did Lauren went to sleep? She did, right? Because she may be getting some snow. Also, I hope Bobby's doing well because that's part why he hasn't been here, right?
Prediction Center. I have my eye on this area right here. For,
yeah, I need to share this on TikTok, do I?
And a lot of people here probably talked it up today. Like, okay, I don't think we're gonna have that.
And sleep well, Mia. I hope you stay warm up there.
It's feeling in here. We're seeing that once we come back. So I would expect a mesosphere discussion for this area shortly, and potentially upgrade to ice storm warnings.
Yeah, I don't need to share it. It's fine. I'm doing all the live streaming away.
Like Memphis, Jackson, and Nashville, where people are still in winter mode, but we're transitioning into ice mode, and those accumulations could make it worthy of an ice storm warning. In order for that to happen, we have to be at least semi-confident in ice accumulations of up to or around half.
So, Dumbo, at 9:15, I'm trying to read this. Okay, you should be fine because I'm only seeing it should be raining for you right now, right? No snow, of course.
As a reminder, by the way, this is breaking news, sort of, as we went live. Indiana was added into our state.
Is this you two left?
We are now sitting at around 21 states with state of emergencies as of right now for this major winter storm. So if you're in any of the pink area, that is where we're expecting the possibility of major impacts.
I gotta be careful.
States are ready for this major winter storm. Rhode Island and Connecticut were on the fringe, it sounded like, declaring a state of emergency, but at least for right now, they have not. They do keep from coming back some velocity.
Sleep well, Lisa.
Shout out to Timothy with the $20 super chat, and also Osella.
It says the Dumbo draw all this up in the Northeast. There could be a state of emergencies. Well, I know your state is on there, but you're not getting any snow. Let me check Atlanta very quick. It's not bad. It's 39 degrees. And it's real. I know. It's funny how that works, isn't it, Francis? Because we're doing fine, but the rest of the country isn't. Which doesn't make any sense to me. But Dumbo will be fine, though. They're not getting any snow. However, it's going to be really cold tomorrow, though. But it sure warmed back up. So, Dumbo, you should be fine. Just don't, try to do any activity late tomorrow. Oh, yeah, these are really low temperatures. But the end of the month, you should be fine. Because it'll warm back up. Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. And I think that's it for now, right?
For the school closures that we are currently tracking as of right now across the United States for Monday, or at least early next week, there are about 428 schools that are currently closed. We have about 2 delays and 70 virtual days.
What the heck does that mean? Wow, so Dumbo, a lot of the schools in your state, it's gonna be closed. Why?
Take a screenshot.
You're not getting any snow.
He's back down near Houston actually right now, which is interesting.
Weird. I still worry about tomorrow for the others. Yeah, me too, Dumbo. Me too. I don't know if they will be here because of the snow. They might lose power. Yeah, sad face. I'm sure they'll be fine. I just hope that they're able to have like a generator. I know I know those are pretty cheap and they're widely to use. Because I remember seeing them in those commercials.
Back in like I don't know, whenever I was in high school or middle school, and I hated it. I don't know if anybody else did,
But
but
Francis,
I
buenos
really
noches,
enjoyed it
mijo.
because
Thank
they
you for
were
being
really
here. Wait, let me check the word for Flagstaff. He already and I got Trish the phone. How's it like for Oh, Flagstaff, they may get snow? But I think it's only tonight. Huh. Well, they should have gotten snow by now. Yep, it's just you, Dumbbell. Everyone else went to sleep, which is understandable, but I understand that the others couldn't make it. Why is Flagstaff not getting any snow? What gives? They should have gotten some by now.
Pick it up, and also Riley, and hopefully you are staying safe out there. It sounds like you are the one that's aware right now. You do super chat saying what does Tulsa look like? It's supposed to end on Sunday. It's supposed to end tomorrow morning. It's going to end probably around 9 o'clock.
I just hope it's not too long, Dumbo. Thank you for letting me know. Honestly. He does a good job, talking about the weather. He does a really good job on it. Like I don't have that experience like he has, but enough. Of course. I'm just glad that you're fine at least because I did check that you don't have any snow, so you're not affected and you should be fine. So, um and of course I'll be fine on my end. This TikToker should be allowed in public? Huh, I wonder who that is. Yeah, Dumbo, go ahead. I'm just glad I was able to talk to all of you. I know this live stream didn't do so well, but um, man, I forgot that whistles. I just hope that more people be aware of what the Grinch did.
Oh, she haven't took a crap yet either, so.
Why would you bring a horse, and this is 6 days ago, inside of a Walmart, pooping? Oh my. So stupid. Um, so Dumbo, 2:30? And then, because I'm not going anywhere, since I already took care of the flyers. I did the best I could because they might get ripped down anyway. I'll live stream because I live streamed really late, didn't I? At 4 on the other channel, of course, because I don't want to overdo it so that other people could see the other videos about him. I'm not sure if we got any newcomers though. Wait, yes, we did, but they weren't here too long, which is understandable. Deon, that's right. It was Abigail, I believe, and I'm not sure if someone else. I try to keep track. Also, I'm gonna what the avatar Japanese and Chinese? Ah, really? Fascinating. I didn't have that many Asian viewers on here. But 4 o'clock would be fine. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, give or take. Because that way all of you could take care wherever you need to do that's important. But then at least we have more time. We have an extra 2.5 hours. I think 4 o'clock is fair.
I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard the old saying that
yeah, no problem.
Water, but you can't make them. What I'm sure a lot of you did not know, however, is that this actually stems from the even older Another saying, a TikToker can take a horse into a target, but he can't make him shit out of his ass. One brave TikToker, however, my personal hero, is fighting back against this depressing saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a question for you. Is there a word that describes something happening that is simultaneously exactly what you'd expect to happen in a given situation, but is also somehow at the same time kind of surprising? I doubt that it is, because those two things pretty much like directly contradict each other. But I feel like if there is such a word, that is the word that describes most of the things we talk about on this channel. On the surface, there are things that really should not be surprising to anybody, and honestly, most of the time, it's just what we've come to expect. But still, once you're actually watching it, you're left just a little bit surprised that your expectations were actually met. For example, and I'm really just kind of pulling something out of my ass here. Watching a TikToker take a horse into a store, then letting the horse shit all over the store, and then getting upset and playing the victim when the employees are like, hey man, you can't let your horse shit all over the store. Now I know what you're thinking, August, that sounds a little bit specific.
Oh, shit.
Sweet Cowboy at Heart 82, aka Steve.
I'll look him up. But sleep well, Dumbo. I hope you stay warm. I'm sorry for being distracted so easily. Oh well, also look at the word. Yeah, of course. And we could do this every day for what, a week, to make sure that or at least in the end of the month, that everyone's okay. Also, I hope that the flyers wasn't that much of a hassle. So hopefully we get more awareness. Also, I think Abigail. Wait, it wasn't Abigail, but Daphne that seen the TikTok. That's great. Sleep well. So I'm not gonna forget what he did or said. That's for sure. 108 views? Huh. Alright, let me end the stream.
Has been on a run doing exactly that in order to get those sweet, sweet TikTok views. This guy will ride a horse into a store. His most viral video is him taking one into a Target. And when his horse starts shitting all over the floor, and when employees walk up to him saying, hey man, you can't have a horse in the Target because, it's not a great idea